Oh man, it is a two live day today, cause this is how we gonna make it through this thing today. Such a crazy, crazy, crazy day, man. Crazy, absolute crazy day. Um, Crazy. Been looking through these last texts from Malcolm. Man says I'm in Costa Rica. Anyway, that ain't what we here for. We here for there's this I think my mans would want us to play some bass today. Um let's see. There is what's up, G Love? There's this tune called Satisfaction on Wendy and Lisa's Fruit at the Bottom record. And I've been trying to cop this. I'm pretty sure that Wendy's doing this with a pick. But let me listen to it real quick. I'm gonna show you what the stumbling block is for me. Oh no! Wait, hold on. I gotta restart this software. Womp womp, womp womp womp. I had the sound effect there. It was the perfect time to have the sound effect. And I didn't have it queued up because I've been changing the StreamYard. I'm gonna let you hear it first, and I'm gonna show you what is a goofy move for me. Now I'm wondering, let's listen to it. Let's see if this is bass or synth. That could very well be a synth. That could very well be a synth. And here's why. You'd have to cross over with your first finger there, which is awkward. And it's doable, but it's awkward as hell. Can y'all hear that? Is that too low? Can y'all hear that? Hold on a second. Oh, by the way, friends, the new slogan merch is out. It's in the tray below this video. Support the channel. Grab you it. I like this shirt. What up, Andrew? I like this shirt. That's an awkward ass move right there, man. You see that? Back to that G. Getting back to that G. G Love, what you think? What you think, bro? You think it's a synth? It's also got a particular kind of a percussive quality. And listen how perfect it is every time. Check it. Watch this. It's almost like it's sequenced. It's almost... Oh, yeah, definitely got them in XLs. Definitely. So down in the link below, it's, you can get various sizes. And I think there's a brown one, too. Ah. You hear the quantize, Andrew? You think it's you think it's a keyboard? I think it might be a keyboard. I think it might be a keyboard, personally. Now let me see if I could take it. Let me see if I could replicate it with just the bass. Let me see. Can he do it? Can he do it? Maybe we put the metronome on. Let's click. 1, 2. It's crossing back over to the that G. Crossing with that first finger. Shit. I think that's a keyboard. Now, and another reason why I would say that I think it's a keyboard, I could be wrong, but I think I may have seen a 5-string in one of the videos from that era. So this album came out in '89. I mean, how many people were playing 5 strings in '89? My godson is trying to get me to do a TikTok page, and I just don't know if I have time for TikTok. But and the credits on this, Susanna Melvoin, Wendy's, let's see, Cole, Lisa's sister on backing vocals. There was a bass player that played live. Adam something. Somebody look it up for me. Adam something. Let me see. Adam. Hold on a second. Watch this. Pull up the liner notes for Wendy and Lisa's Fruit at the Bottom album. What's up, Aventura? Miguel. I gotta learn my Espanol. Hola. What's happening? Fruit at the Bottom. Let's see. Track listing. Blah 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 blah. God, I love the internet. Additional musicians: Carla Azar on drums, Jesse Johnson on guitar. No, I want the liner notes, fool. You know what? We ain't gonna worry about that. Just recycle my content and make shorts. I might have to do that. Might have to do that for the TikTokers. I want to know in the chat who thinks that this is a synth as opposed to a bass. Listen good. I'm going to turn it up as much as I can. But I want you to tell me if you think this is a synthesizer or electric bass. 5-string. It would have to be 5-string. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Somebody tell me something. Talk to me. Somebody say something. Y'all think it's a synth or bass? And I don't play with a pick either. it's showing. Yeah, Wendy is credited as playing bass on this record, but I'm just. Willie says it sounds like a real bass. So then it's a touch thing for me. You see that goofy, awkward reach over? I was gonna say something else, but it's a family show. So Orange Juice is saying it's got some light touches that make me think synth. I'ma tell you, there's some of the little like the clackety clackety that you kind of hear on a synth that I think it may be synth. Obviously doable on bass. Yeah, I would say that I would have to. And if it's Wendy playing bass, her playing with a pick. Come on, Willie. Where you been, man? We've been waiting on you. Willie says they sampled real bass. Very possible. G Love is coming in here too with it's a real bass, but it was sampled on a sampler. It's got that kind of feel. There's something about the way it feels and then how awkward this movement is. To cross over with the first finger. You could layer tracks together too. I don't know if I mean that would but I mean what do you mean like stack bass on top of so I obviously don't play with a pick very often. It's doable with practice. Obviously. Completely wrong. Yeah. Out of interest, can we hear it fingerstyle? Let's see. Yes, use a natural bass and synth bass and double them. Yeah. No doubt. I don't think it sounds right with fingers. I can't do it. Well, I can, but I can't at the moment. So when I'm learning bass lines, I've always been like this. Now I'll say, well, damn, how do I do this? And can I slow it down? And then you see, I'll like look at That seems like an awkward movement. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I cheat sometimes, and I'll use my thumb down. I'm born here. What's up? This is a line I think sounds sounds better with a pick. Anyway, that is that's that. Yeah, man. You know what line is fun? Can I remember? What is that? Hold on a second. I gotta remember how it goes. I'm gonna tell you what's a cool line on pick. What is the Sly Stone song? Gosh. High on You. High on You. Y'all remember that? I don't remember how it goes. There it is. Allie on bass, what's up? Mute with your left hand. I'm doing like a palm mute with my right hand. That is a T40 back there. You can tell I don't play with a pick often. Y'all be like Ryan Miller. You see, Ryan Miller says, "Gotta give me one of them shirts." Dope. You gotta be like Ryan Miller. He's another, and go follow the man on Instagram as well. He's one of the dopest out there. Appreciate you, brother. If y'all want to get your hands on the new merch, link down below. This, like, playing these two things, playing around with these two lines, shows you that power of that minor pentatonic scale. I saw a post on Facebook today by a bass player who shall remain nameless. It's only a minute. It's only a matter of time before he comes after me. But Tampa Bay in the house. Hey, y'all remember this? Y'all remember the Gordon Gartrell? Come on now, y'all remember that? I'm telling y'all, this Malcolm Jamal Warner thing got me kind of messed up. It's got me messed up. Got me messed up. That's Saturday. That's just Saturday. You never know. You never know, friends. That was a good dude. I'm also, I'll let y'all know, I'm getting something that's gonna be dope in the back. Probably be here next week. Anyway. Yeah, man. Same age. Me and Mel, same age. I too am 54. I don't know why I'm doing that. Because I'm silly. Anyway. My man's was wicked on bass. Yep. Good bass player. Matter of fact, we were having a conversation before I went to Thailand. I was trying to get him. I was thinking about like what it would look like to do.
Yeah, man. I gotta start using this voice a little more because I spend so much fucking time typing. So I want to ask you about how's the merch.
Man.
Going for you, man, because I got, I'm really sleeping on my own self promotion and whatnot. Like, I got, we got these now. I don't know. Do you know about my podcast? Nah, not our hood. If not, I'll send you some link.
Yeah, I can't even, bro. I can't. That's crazy, man. I can't do it. Wow. Can't do it. Anyways, we're gonna move this over to members only. That's what I'm doing with like these impromptu lives, and when I do the coffee grooves, and, I'll leave them up for a hot second, and then I'll move them over to members only. Jay, gang, what's up, kid? What's up? I don't mean to call you kid like that. I ain't trying to disrespect. Don't come at me. Respect your elders. You see all this gray? Y'all say hi, Jade. Jade need to do 20 push-ups for being late, for coming at the end of the stream. I'm just teasing. Reading them chats. Yeah. So I'm gonna be putting those like in the members only as well when I do. I've been like, what I'll do is I'll get up in the morning and I'll have like a thing that I want to play something or learn something or whatever. And I think that for folks who are, she in Jamaica. All right, Jade, I see you out there living. I'm in Jamaica. Sorry, I'm in Jamaica. For people who are like learning, oh man, I was gonna tell y'all about this thing I saw on Facebook about learning bass. She said hi, old school. That's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. It's true. It's true. But talking about the use of the word holistic in base learning, man, I'm telling you that stuff is starting to work on my nerves. I never see benefit in criticizing or tearing someone else down in order to big up yourself. You know what I mean? And I don't care who does it. I just never think it's never a good look. It's always unnecessary. Always unnecessary. And it's just a bad look. It's a bad look. But how we do things around here is holistic. It doesn't mean that reading is important. It doesn't mean that theory isn't important. All that stuff. As I was saying on the live stream earlier today about even myself, even myself with YouTube, I could watch 1,000 videos, 1,000 hours of videos on how to make better YouTube videos. But if I don't make YouTube videos, you see what I'm saying? And so a lot of times we get caught up in watching people on YouTube, and I appreciate y'all kicking it, but like if you aren't playing or like finding ways to play in community with people, it only goes so far. And it doesn't matter how good the course is or what the name of the person doing the teaching is. It doesn't matter. Chevy Dodd says, I'm slowly starting to accept that I'm old. I'm not old. I'm vintage. Vintage. You keep on living, Jade. I know. We know you playing. Jade is my little internet niece. That's my internet niece. Y'all come for Jade, you got to get through me. Get to Jade, you got to get through me. Know what I mean? We got your back, Jade. You around your aunties and uncles right now in the internet world. Man, my godson is really trying to like blow me up about this TikTok thing. I need a social media manager is what I need. Huh? G Love says, he was just talking about that. Practice, and more practice. And sometimes that practice means literally practicing. Like imagine this. Oh, she said her little ex was 40. Shit. Okay, listen, I'm staying out of that one. Staying out of that one, Jade. That's what you call grown folks business. Listen, I'm gonna put out a proper video on this, but I'm gonna say this right now. I need to craft my thoughts on this, but I don't think anybody can teach you anything. What do y'all think? I don't think I can teach anybody anything. What do you think? What do you think I mean by that? I mean, I can show you stuff. I think people can show you things. But I think people can show you things. Ha ha ha. But there's a certain amount of work you got to do yourself. If you type in triads, bass triads, or any of the search terms, you're going to get all kinds of people. And you probably meet people today. I know I meet people are still talking about learning the notes on the bass. I've said this before. Lead a horse to water type of thing. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I'm like super selective about private lessons. I give private lessons. I used to have a lot of private students. And I feel like I should be able to teach you to a certain point to get to a desired goal, and then I got to like cut you loose. I got to send you somewhere else. G Love says lies. What are lies about it? What are we talking about lies? Like if I show you here's X, Y, and Z. Still got to practice it. You know, I said on a live stream not too long ago, I was saying that if you don't know all of the notes in bare minimum, the first 5 frets, you don't want to know them. If you don't know basic root position triads, I'll say that. Starting from your first finger, your second finger, or your, almost did something bad, your forefinger. You don't want to know them. And that's okay. That's okay if you just be honest about that. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. A brother recently asked me to kind of do a little bit of YouTube coaching. So I'm kind of stepping into that world a little bit as well. You know, kind of coaching people on YouTube. And my man, I wish I had a translator, because I want to be able to read what my man is saying in Spanish there. And as soon as I started talking about some of the things, you know, he was basically like, yeah, I don't want to do all that. And I was like, all right, cool. But if you want this, then you're going to have to do that. It's no other way around it. And also, yeah, you got to practice. And I think the teacher has to give you some ideas on how to practice. And there's a lot of different philosophies on how to practice. I think, and this is my like where I'm coming to with my channel and my space, not my space, but my space. I have to be myself, but I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have the answers for everybody. Some things I'm not gonna be the guy for. But if I'm not the guy for them, right? I'll give you this for example. I'm gonna give you this for example. This might piss somebody off. This might rub somebody the right way, and this is what I get when I see this other person just constantly talking shit on other people, is that if I type in funk bass on YouTube, there's going to be a lot of people that come up, right? And I feel like my name should be higher on that list. Well, whose fault is that? I need to do more funk-related content. Now, I'm not shading them. They got great content. They have great content, right? Have they lived the funk like maybe I have? Probably not. Probably not, because I grew up in that shit. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the internet. There's room for everybody. Thank you. I said beyond theory, you have to practice and listen to me. Oh, come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. You have to practice and you have to listen to music. What are you listening to? What are you listening to? Because it's always going to show. It shows with me. I played a gig on Saturday. Same day I talked to Jamal, Malcolm. And there was a conversation that came up about a song, and the band leader had called the song. I wasn't scared of it. It's like a 1-6-2-5 in E flat or something like that. And it was a song that I had heard. And the singer who I've worked with before, she says, I wish you were more familiar with gospel music. I didn't take offense to that, because although I played in church a long time ago, I don't do church. I don't play in church. You know, I don't play gospel. And let me for those who might have questions, which wouldn't matter. Yeah, see, I told you, man, G Love been knowing me since I was a kid. Knee deep in the funk. You know what I mean? That's what I came up on. But my boy asked me one time to sub for his church, and I was like, I was like, man, I don't really do church. And my man said to me in a text, it was Jonathan from Tank and the Bangers. And he said, man, you don't rock with Jesus? I said, nah, man, I ain't tell you I ain't rock with Jesus. I said, I don't rock with church. There's a difference. But that's me. But anyway, so some of the, like, especially like the more modern gospel, I don't really know what's going on there. Because I don't listen to it. I don't share it. I don't play it. So like if there's a guy that comes out and he's doing like Derek Bennett, can't nobody beat that brother at what he's doing. And he got all the Pentecostal stuff. He got all that. His dad's a musician. You know, I think his dad plays the, you know, like Robert Randolph plays the, what do you call it, pedal steel? You know? I think everybody's got a unique thing to offer in this space. You know what I mean? So, hang on a second, my friends. So yeah. Y'all see G Love in the chat, boy. G Love, me and G Love I used to love to go by his house though, because G Love was the only dude that could play Purple Rain, like, and it sounded like Purple Rain on the piano. He was the only dude I knew that knew how to do that. Didn't your dad play your dad played a one of those wide body guitars? Tell me if I'm remembering that correctly. I know my brain is a little dusty. But those of you who are just joining, y'all are late, and every last one of y'all need to do 20 push-ups. So we passed the bass part. We just talking shit now. Yep, true. Beat 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Jade, you ain't lying. You gotta practice. I use Google Translate. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Let's see. New comment down there. Everybody's got a gift to share. And listen, like I was saying about Malcolm earlier, man, listen, y'all, this shirt, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of looking at myself on the screen, and I'm saying, this shirt is dope. This shirt is dope. It ain't rocket science, it's pocket science. Come on. This shirt is dope, and it's linked in the merch tray below this live stream and below every video. We got mugs, okay? We got shirts all the way from small to not small. We got them. And this one comes in brown too. There's hoodies for you folks that live in the cold weather spaces. I'm in the South, so unless you're 19, you don't wear hoodies in this type of weather. I seen some brothers yesterday. I said, man, I think one of them had a shiesty on, so I it's probably good that I let them meander out of the way. Anyway, y'all, grab your shirt. This is a good looking shirt. Type a 1 in the chat if this is a good looking shirt. If y'all think this is a good looking shirt. Those are the 2 hollow bodies my dad had. I was pretty sure your dad played a hollow body, Jeff. Gibson L5 and a Gibson 175. I wish he still played. I'm sorry to hear that he's not playing anymore. 7 Ward, New Orleans, right by Dillard. Right by Dillard University. Yep. I think of you when I pass over that way. Get your shirt. Get your mug. Thank you. I got 3 1s in the chat. I got 3 1s. Come on now. It's a dope shirt. I love me a black t-shirt, man. I ain't wearing this one to the gym. They got them in 4XL. But I'm rather surprised that you would need a 4XL, sir. Okay? We can talk about that. When you get out the hospital, bro, we're going to have to put you on some diet and exercise. Me and you know I'm talking shit because I'm your boy. Your boy. All right, y'all. I'm going to go get some things done. Maybe grab me a little something to eat. They got an extra small too, Jade. There's an extra small too, my friend. Enjoy Jamaica. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. And if you swim in the ocean, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing all the reports. My man got swept away by a current. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We got Medium too. Oh, G Love said your pops lost his guitars in Katrina. Hey man, you know what saved all of my stuff from Katrina? Even those records. All my records. What I would do is I moved to California in 94. And what I would do is I would come home, and when I left, my room was like exactly how I left it, right? And so I would come home and I would take stuff back to California little by little. And I took the T40. Y'all see it? I took the T40 as well. I didn't play that thing for years. The neck was all warped and stuff. Benjamin Strange here in New Orleans hooked that thing up. It's playable and it still needs some work, but I damn sure wouldn't bring it out of the house. It's a nostalgia thing at this point. But I would just I just brought all my records. I never thought I was going to move back home. So I brought all my stuff out there. My ex-wife did get like the first 3 Prince albums. My For You, Dirty Mind, and Prince. She got those. Womp, 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 wow. You win some, you lose some. All right, y'all. I'm about to go get me something to eat. Fun times with you guys today. As always, go on to members only. Go pick up some merch. It ain't rocket science. It's pocket science. It does weigh 30 pounds. Peace, y'all. 2 fingers.